Hi guys, it's Jen from Jen Packed Planner. I am here not with a plan with me today. I don't really have too much going on this week, so I planned, but it's bare bones. So anyway, I am here with the She's in Her Apron daily planner. One of my viewers, Junk Journal Treasures, asked about it, and it piqued my interest. I looked on the She's in Her Apron website and found it and kind of just looked through it and figured I would order it and show you guys what this one's like. And I really haven't peeked through it yet. It just arrived the other day. I haven't had a chance, I took it out of the package yesterday and just went on with my day, and it just got crazy. So I'm filming this tonight. We're going to take a peek at this together, see the differences, the similarities, kind of show you a walkthrough on that. So this is I just picked the first cover that was there. I tend not to really even look at my covers so much, but there are many different options, like there are with the weekly planner. This was the cover I got for the weekly planner for 2025. The daily planner, I totally forget. I'm spacing on what this one's called. But it's the same, nice laminated thick stock. This planner only goes until June. And I will show you why in a little bit, but it's so you'll have to order 2 to cover yourself the whole year. Keep in mind, my big girl here has a few stickers in it already. But really, this 6 months is about the same thickness as the year in the weekly one. So she's hefty. She's got this beautiful big coil. I like a big coil so I can actually move the pages in there. We flip through just like the weekly one. We have a year at a glance 2025. And you've got your plan ahead for 2026, your year at a glance here, your plan aheads here for vacations, birthdays, whatever you have going on. Moving forward, birthdays and anniversaries. This one is different than the weekly, and I'll show you how. In the weekly, we still have our plan ahead. In the weekly, we have our birthdays and anniversaries list for the entire year. And in this daily one, we're only going January through June, so you have a lot more space. I don't know how many birthdays and anniversaries y'all have in these, but you could also write down, important dates or home projects, things you want to do, whatever floats your boat. You just have a lot more space to do it. Pop into zone cleaning. It's the same as the other, same as the weekly one. She does tie back to the flylady.net, which is where the zone cleaning is coming from. So you can go on that website, check it out, but she's got everything listed here, what your zones are and whatnot. So, and then you can write in your own things for zone 6, or, there's a little space on a couple of them to write in some extra stuff. Home and car maintenance for spring, summer, fall, and winter. That's the same as in the weekly planner. Your big freezer inventory, which I don't really use because I don't refer back to the big one. I use the one in the month, which I will show you in a little bit. But this is nice if you have a deep freezer that you don't really go through very much. Because stuff gets shifted to the bottom and you don't know what you have in there. This is a nice thing to have in there. Something else you might want to do if you stockpile stuff, you could turn this into a pantry inventory, because you do have all this space, your cream of chicken soup, whatever you have, you could do that too. So just an idea. We've got some notes pages, and then we start January. So it opens up to your monthly spread with all your days. You have 3 blank. If you can see, they're kind of darker. I don't know if you can really see it, if it translates on the camera. But there's three kind of 1, 2, 3 darker spaces with this darker space here. So you can kind of customize if there are 3 main things you want to accomplish this month, or 3 special days. I don't know, whatever you want to do. And then just like the other one, just like the weekly one, it does open up into a second planner spread for the month. This is where I do my budgeting, but you might do your meal planning. You might do your kids' schedules. You might do whatever you don't want to put on your main schedule. You might put that stuff here. So it is really handy to have this second calendar, and I really love it. Here you've got your budget pages, just like in the weekly planner, with your income, your fixed expenses, savings / rainy day, other expenses, debt / payoff, and monthly summary. And then you have all this space here. You might want to track how much your, how much your savings challenge is growing, or the balances in your 401ks, or like whatever you kind of want to track here. You could also do like a debt pay down thing, whatever you want to put over here. You have 4 smaller spaces and 2 huge spaces. So you've got plenty of room to write and sort out your bills and whatever you need to use it for. Moving forward, just like we have with our weekly planner, we have this shop your shelves with freezer inventory, fridge inventory, pantry inventory, and freezer meals. And then you have this blank space to do some meal ideas. Every now and again, I'll be, watching Facebook Reels or something, and a recipe will pop up, and okay, I want to make that, so I'll jot it down here. You, just like in the other one, you do have a shopping list, that there is a little scissors icon here. It's real small, this little scissor guy, and this is meant to be cut. So you make your shopping list, and you're meant to bring that, it's double-sided, you're meant to bring that to the store with you. And you've got some notes pages here, master to-do list. This is just the same as in the weekly planner. And then we have our weekly spread. So just like what I use every week, we have our weekly spread. Here's where it gets a little different. Well, I'll show you in a minute. I do want to highlight that this weekly spread does have they're very faint lines in here so that you write straight. They're very faint. You can hardly see them. But it is good if you're trying to just keep your letters straight. You do have your same checklists for whatever you wanted to put in these, whether it was personal care. Sorry, I'm lifting up too high. Personal care or morning routine, home stuff or night routine or whatever. You've got your checklists here. I didn't even realize, because how much do I pay attention to it? Let me look. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it's the very same layout as this one. This one is just showing Monday through Sunday, and this one's just showing that you checked it off. So slightly different than last year's. And then you've got these spaces to do whatever. You could put a quote, you could put, whatever you want to put down here, what you're grateful for. You have your section for to-dos and brain dump, your expenses, whatever you spent for the week, stick it in here. And the same as the regular weekly, where you have your menu plan going down the side here. Now is where it gets different. Sorry, as I said, this is where it gets different, and then pointed out the same stuff from the weekly. Daily spreads. This, I think I love this. So just to show you, every day is the same. You have today's top 3. Maybe that's the things you have to get done today. Maybe that's 3 things you're thankful for. Maybe that's, I don't know, whatever you have that's the top 3 for today. You've got, I'm not real sure what to do with this space, but I guess whatever, maybe a hydration tracker or something. I don't know. You have nice space for your menu. Your to-dos, you have them sectioned out into 3 different sections. You could do, if you have 3 kids, you could do, each of your kids' names in here and then what they have going on, or, home, work, and personal, or however. And you have this really great schedule list that goes from 6 a.m. until 9 p.m. And I can see myself loving on this. So that's kind of your main difference with what you've got in this weekly planner. And it just goes on and on. And then you've got a little notes page. And then you've got for your weekly summary in here, and then back into these. So I do want to see, going into April, because I know Easter is in April. Let's see if, because in the weekly, Kimmy offers a kind of a checklist for like major holidays, like Easter, Christmas, whatnot. I just want to see if that's in this one. I'm really interested. It's in the back usually. Let's see. Oh, what do I see here? Easter party planning countdown. So Kimmy still gave us these great what to do 3 to 4 weeks before, 2 weeks before, 1 week before, a week of, day before, day of. So this is your party planner list, to-do list, write it all down and be calm. The dinner menu, the grocery list, what you need, what you can check it off as you have it. So you know what you have to buy at the store. And then who is bringing what, because it's assignments, cooking schedule, so everything gets on the table hot at the same time. This is really cool, and I'm glad to see that this is in the daily planner as well. And then the cooking schedule day before and day of. I don't know if there's not like a Mother's Day one or anything, but which I didn't think there would be, but it was worth checking. So if we go, now we're in June. Since this one does only go till June, you will need to buy a separate one for July through the end of the year. Let's see what we got at the end, or does it just, so June 29th and one notes page, and then you're done. So I don't know what the next one offers, if at the end of the year, you know, if there's more, but you do have this pocket, this nice sturdy kind of heavy cardstock pocket in the back. And you do have this nice zipper pouch for your stickers, your receipts, or recipes, whatever. So that's pretty cool. And the way that differs from the back of this one is I have to be careful because I have passwords on here now. So I have some passwords there. Reading log, which I've already finished a couple books. I just haven't written them in there. So we have quite a few notes pages at the back of this one, whereas that other one really only has that one. So that's what we've got here. So junk journal treasures. I know I told you that if I didn't like this planner, it was going to you. But I think I'm going to experiment with it a little bit because I can really see this working for me. Seeing as it kind of drills down a little more. It's kind of a little more into the daily nitty gritty, which is good. For me, I'm going to try it out and see how it is functionally for myself. It is the same grade of paper as in the other one. It's really nice, smooth paper. There's no tooth to it. But it's also thick enough that your pen doesn't bleed through. At least my pens don't bleed through. So I'm going to try it out. I'm going to try it functionally. This week we don't have a whole bunch going on, so I think I'll probably give it a shot next week and kind of see how I'm feeling about it. So that's what I've got. So this is the She's in Her Apron daily planner. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I can show you, if there's any little details you want to see or whatever, I can definitely, I'll definitely get back to you and show you that. So, all right, everybody have a lovely week. I am going to fold my laundry and go to bed. I'll see you guys later. Bye.